We are at it again with another Skyrim glitches that still work. If you haven't checked out parts 1 through 9, do go check them out because there are plenty of handy glitches in there. As this is part 10, I thought it would only be right that I do 10 glitches. Well, that was the plan anyway. I actually have 14, so... sorry? Okay, I want to try something. If you haven't skipped the intro, prove it. Write the word squirrel in the comments. Before I start, I'll quickly say we're running a competition to win a game code. Check out our community tab for more info. We're going to be doing monthly competitions now, most likely the 8th of every month. And the bigger our channel gets, the bigger the prize will get too. So with that being said, I'm Liam Bartlett. I'm a fan of wooden plates in Skyrim, and this is Skyrim glitches that still work, part 10. Clear stolen tag from any item. Stealing is fun. In Skyrim, that is. Be it pickpocketing, sneaking into homes, or lifting items off of shop shelves, it's a perfectly viable way to level your character. But with great power comes really annoying guards that take your stolen goods whenever you're in trouble. If you went through all of that trouble to take it, you should be able to keep it. Fortunately, there is a way to make that pesky little stolen tag disappear. So step 1, get yourselves a follower. You can grab Uthgerd the Unbroken from the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. All you've got to do is beat her to a pulp. Good deal, right? Step 2, put your stolen item in a container of your choice. This may seem obvious, but make sure it's not a container marked steal from. You'll only create more problems for yourself here. 3, tell your follower I need you to do something and click on the container. This will have your follower grab everything out of the container, including your stolen item. 4, ask your follower to trade with you, and you'll notice your stolen item is in the inventory and is no longer marked as stolen. 3, Blackguard armor. If you want to look like DC's The Green Arrow, then you're going to want to get your hands on the Blackguard armor. It is pretty badass. This armor can be grabbed from a very specific location after doing a bunch of missions, but we're just going to take it right now instead. How am I going to acquire such lovely armor, I hear you ask? Well, you're going to need one of the gaming exploit community's best friends. That's right, a plate. So step 1, head to Raven Rock. 2, once you get off the boat, head through the main gate and turn left. You're looking for Glover Mallory's house. Get yourself into Mallory's house undetected. I just picked the lock, but you can also pickpocket the key or wait for the door to be unlocked. Step 4, grab the wooden plate off of his table and walk downstairs. 5, you'll see a door that requires a key or a plate. Hold the plate up at about eye level. You should be able to run straight through the door and onto the other side. This can take a few minutes to get right, or you'll go through as smoothly as butter. Step 6, the armor is in a display case to your right. You'll also notice lots of ingredients, food, soul gems and gold. There's also some Daedric arrows in a barrel to the right marked Thieves' Cache, and it's also worth stealing the shield and Daedric sword off of the wall in front of you. 7, did you forget to bring a plate into the room with you? No worries. Pick up the short basket on the left side of the room, lift it to eye level and run through the door just like you came in. Now pop your armor on and go show it off to all of your friends. Get into Delphine's hidden room early. Remember Delphine? She's the blade from Riverwood that tries to force you to kill Parthenax. Well, what I like to do is go to her secret room in the Sleeping Giant's Inn where she works and rob her blind. And you can do this straight after Helgen. To do this, step 1, head to the Sleeping Giant Inn. 2, head into the bedroom with the secret room behind the wardrobe. Step 3, pull out your trusty glitching tool. It's an inn, so there will be a wooden plate lying around somewhere. Important note here, make sure you grab 2 plates. Step 4, hold the plate up to eye level against the secret wardrobe and run straight through. 5, rob Delphine blind. Step 6, drop your plate and leave the way you came in. Random glitch in High Hrothgar. A nice quick one for you here, head up to the Greybeard's courtyard. All the way to the north of the courtyard is a tower. You can run around to the left of this tower and walk straight through the wall. This glitch may be the key to finding some hidden chests. I haven't fully tested it yet, but interestingly, if you're being attacked, once you climb into this spot, enemies just lose interest and wander off. Escape Riften. So I have no idea why you want to do this glitch yet. I'm still checking to see if you can use it to get anything valuable, but for now, here's an extremely simple way to get out of Riften. Step 1, grab yourself a plate. I think you know where this is going by now. 2, head to the front gate. Step 3, do the old plate trick and run at it. Make sure you lift it up to eye level, then boom, you're out. I'd have a look around the shop area, as I'm sure you could find a chest or two and then take advantage of it, just like the Skyforge glitch in part 1. I'll be giving it a proper check this week, but let me know in the comments if you find anything valuable using this glitch. Undead Army at level 1. This exploit is a little ridiculous, but then again, what exploits aren't? This can be done at any point, be it straight after you leave Helgen at the beginning of the game, or after beating Alduin. Sorry if I just spoiled a 10-year-old game for you, but yeah, you're beaten. This Undead Army has White Walker rules in that you can recruit an endless amount of dead boys, and if any of them die, you can just bring them back. So step 1, travel to the Ritual Stone. 2, activate it. It's going to give you a new power to raise the dead. 3, you should start getting attacked by a necromancer and his skeletons. Just batter them. Step 4, once you've killed them, pick them up using your new raise the dead power from your Ritual Stone. Then 5, take your new undead team and find some NPCs or animals to kill. 6, once you've killed the next lot of NPCs and animals, wait 24 hours. You have to do this as you can only use the power once a day. You'll notice that all of your undead squad will drop. The good news is, unlike any other reanimating spell, the bodies will stay intact and not turn to dust. So just activate the power again, and now you'll have an even bigger team. 7, this power has a huge area of effect, and you can reanimate high level creatures. So you could either go kill some giants, or if you're playing this from the beginning, you can go to Whiterun where there will be a bunch of companions who just killed the giant for you. Go give that giant a raise. Step 8, keep doing this until you have an army. Go take over a city and then reanimate all of them. You are now King Necromancer. There are a few ways to exploit this even further, which I'll cover in part 11. More arrows. We did the more arrows glitch in part 1. Well, this is more arrows. No longer will you have to rely on Lydia to get into a ranged fight. So step 1, go to Solitude and head up the stairs to the courtyard where all of the guards are training. You'll see 1 or 2 Solitude guards shooting arrows at a target, so 2, pickpocket one of them and pop an arrow of your choice in his pocket. 3, run over to the target, don't get in his way. Now every time he shoots an arrow, grab it. Boom, unlimited arrows for life. You could do this early game and just keep selling the arrows. Jump twice as high. This one happened completely by accident when I was trying to steal the flying bucket. I've only managed to replicate the glitch twice after hundreds of tries, but like Todd Howard says, it just works. So step 1, head to Windhelm. 2, enter House of Clan Shattershield. In the room to your right, there's a barrel near the east wall. Step 3, jump on top of the barrel and look down. You'll see the bucket with the handle that can be used for that flying glitch. You can check out part 5 if you haven't already. Then 4, jump up and down on the barrel, slowly jumping towards the bucket until you're on top of it. Step 5, keep spamming the jump button on top of the bucket. Now grab it and drag it towards yourself while jumping. Step 6, pick the bucket up and pop it in your inventory. 7, you can now, for some reason, jump twice as high. This will help you get out of most cities pretty easily. If you want to reset the glitch, just save and reload your game. Launch a dead dragon even further. Remember last year in my very first Skyrim video, I said you can fling a dead dragon miles with a simple reanimated the dead spell. Well, this spell will launch them even further. Simply equip a fireball, blast it at the dead dragon of your choice, and watch it break the sound barrier while it catapults up a mountain. 2 do not delete chests in Dragon's Reach. These do not delete chests are pretty simple to find, and once you have these 2 and the one from the last video, you can start making staircases to hard to reach places. Because if you didn't already know, they just float wherever you drop them. So the first chest, step 1, head to Dragon's Reach in Whiterun. 2, head over to the Jarl's quarters. Then 3, in the center of the room with the table, grab a plate and head to the room to your right. Just behind the chair against the north wall, do the plate trick and you'll see your first do not delete chest right in front of you. Grab it and that's the first chest done. It doesn't matter if you fall through the wall completely, you'll teleport back into the Jarl's quarters. For the second chest, again go to the Jarl's quarters. 2, go into his bedroom. Step 3, you should see a pair of black boots up against the wall to the right of the bed. Head over to that spot. Step 4, hold your plate up against the wall and push through. As you drop, you'll see the chest. You're going to need to grab it quickly. You do fall pretty fast. If you miss it, you will teleport back and you can just try it again. Side note, I thought I kept losing plates, but normally if you drop your plate doing this, it will propel itself backwards, so check behind you. There is also a chest to steal from in Dragon's Reach. It's the mage's chest, and if you go into his work area and push yourself up against his wall on the left, you can run around the outside of the room and find the chest up on its side. For some reason, it wasn't there for me while playing on the PS5, but it was when I was playing on the Switch version. Let me know in the comments if you managed to find it while playing on PlayStation. I'd be interested to know if I've somehow broken my game. Escape from jail without lockpicks. This one is pretty funny and I'm surprised it was never patched out. Once you've committed a crime and a guard throws you in jail, you don't need to use lockpicks. Simply start shouting. After 3 or 4 tries, a guard will unlock the gate so that he can tell you off. After you've been told off, simply crouch and sneak out of there. Another stealth leveler. The best stealth leveling is an ongoing discussion in the gaming exploits community. Lots of people prefer the greybeard option because you can use the thief stone, while some prefer to hit the NPC in the cave at the beginning just because it's quick and you can do it at the beginning. But what if I told you there's another way? And there is, and it involves beating on your old friend Parthenax. You can crouch behind him and beat him until his life bar is depleted. For some reason, he'll never stagger while his health is low. You can just keep on smacking him and level yourself up in the process. And I guess this glitch is a 2-in-1 because you could also spend time leveling your archery, magic, or anything else on him too. He's a big boy, so he's going to help you level up pretty fast. Breathing underwater. We all hate underwater levels. The pressure of managing someone else's lungs while also navigating them through some sort of underwater hellhole is horrific. Looking at you, Metal Gear Solid 2. And while Skyrim doesn't really do underwater levels, we do still have to go underwater if we want the shiniest of the shiny treasures. Well, if you're in a dungeon, you don't have a water-breathing piece of clothing, and you're all out of potions, what is there left to do? How about changing your camera from first person to third, and then back to first? Yep, that's it. Each time you do this, for some inexplicable reason, the Dragonborn will take a huge breath of lovely air while underwater. Multiple armor bonuses. This is one of my favorite ways to stack armor just because it's incredibly simple. So step 1, get yourself a follower. Any one of them will do. 2, head to the jail in any city and position yourself in the cell that you would be sent to if committing a crime. Normally there's a dead body in the cell that you'll be thrown into, so go there. 3, once you've picklocked your way in, tell your follower to wait in the prison cell. Step 4, give your follower the armor you wish to stack effects with. Side note, the armor you give your follower is the armor you'll be wearing once the glitch is finished. It might also be worth giving your follower loads of lockpicks. Step 5, put on some armor that you don't care about wearing, but has effects that you want to stack. Then 6, head outside and punch a guard in the mouth. Step 7, tell the guard to take you to jail. 8, you'll notice you've been put in a cell with your follower, trade with them, put on the armor that you gave to them, and grab the lockpicks. 9, sneak out of jail. Step 10, punch another guard in the mouth, preferably the same one just to ruin his day. Then step 11, ask him to send you to jail again, but this time, don't escape, serve your time. When you spawn outside, you'll have all of your gear back from the last 2 jail sentences, but more importantly, you'll be wearing the items you put on originally and the items you gave your follower. You can do this over and over, but just be sure to stack some carry weight enchanted gear because this could start to get pretty heavy. And that is it for our Skyrim glitches that still work part 10. If you liked the video, do just that. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything glitchy. For more glitches and exploits on your favourite games, you can follow us on Twitter at GamingExploits, or you can visit our website at gamingexploits.com. Now go check out our community tab for the competition to win yourself a game. Like I said before, we will be doing these competitions monthly from now on, so it's worth keeping an eye out on that community tab.